Alright, so if you couldn't tell, I've got a lot of CDs. I've made the mistake of filming this on the old camera because it didn't have enough storage on this one, but I cleared out some stuff and I think we're good now. So we gotta move a little fast with this. This is kind of the aftermath. It's a bit of a mess. There's a lot of CDs here, but we're gonna power through it. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna just get through it. So here we go. One by One was the first CD I've ever gotten in my life, and it's a great album. Well, two of the songs are great, the rest of it not so much. It's a good album. I love it. We're gonna power through that. So there's one. John San Juan Spanish. It's a good one. It's my uncle. He's a really nice guy, really good musician, very talented person. Run the Jewels 3. I've got all the Run the Jewels albums. I love Run the Jewels. In Rainbows, it's in rainbowy. In the Rainbows, again, K-Limbs, I love K-Limbs, Moonshaped Pool, all of them. Advanced Physical, Beside You in Time, I love that one. Pretty Machine, I actually don't care for it too much because it just hasn't aged terribly well, like, at all. Fixed, I really enjoy Fixed a lot, and then I've got Broken to go alongside it, because I like Broken more, to be honest. I don't know who doesn't like Broken more than Fixed. Martin Pigs, I've got the dual disc, which means there's no like info card other than this little insert behind this CD that you can just send in. I don't think you can do that anymore though because this is from over 20 years ago. So that's a thing. Then we've got what else? We've got that's nothing. We've got Further Down the Spiral. I like this. I like it a bit. I haven't listened to it much, to be fully honest. I've listened to bits and pieces of it, but I've not fully sat down and listened to it. I really should, though. I've got The Day the World Went Away. I like the song. Starfuckers is on it, so that's nice. Ghost 134, actually, surprisingly enough, the first Nine Inch Nails album I listened to in full. I really liked it, and then I listened to the rest of it, and I started to not like it so much. With Teeth, it's a very, very good rock album. It's, one of Trent's better albums, even though it wasn't really well received at first, considering it followed up The Fragile. Speaking of which, The Fragile. Dude, it's The Fragile. It's my favorite of theirs. It's incredible. Then we got Absolution by Muse. My second favorite of theirs favorite is Origin of Symmetry, but then again, whose isn't? Emperor of Sand, I enjoy it. I love it. It's one of my favorite albums of theirs ever, and it's one of the better albums since post Crack the Sky. We've got Run the Jewels 1 and 2. 2 is better. Fight Me. I just like 2 better. I mean, come on. Be real. Russian Circles, Enter. Very minimal packaging. I actually kind of like it because it's so minimal. It's a very good album. It's very solid instrumental ambient, I guess you could say. Amnesiac scares the shit out of me. We'll not discuss it. It's the least favorite Radiohead album, to be fully honest with you. I don't care for it too much. It doesn't flow very well, but I still enjoy a lot of the songs off of it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Not saying that the songs are bad, but they're just not very well woven together. Slipknot's Voluminal Inside the Nine, one of the first Christmas gifts, one of the earliest Christmas gifts I remember getting. Incredible live DVD. Documentary not so great, but the live stuff is really, really incredible and very impressive. The direction is super weird, but it's, it's Slipknot, it's whatever. God save Slipknot. Year Zero, another favorite of mine by Nine Inch Nails. The disc changes color, which is freaking cool. Like, here, one second, just get all that blood flow to that hand. You can kind of see it. Let me just... Clear! There we go. Kind of. You get it. Just a little lighter under it or something. You get the point. Very interesting story behind it. The Bends. I actually really, really enjoyed The Bends. I loved this album. I love Justin. I love Fake Plastic Trees, and I like it. I don't know enough of the songs to be fully honest with you, though. I know the songs, but I don't know the names. Kid A. Shit, dude, it's probably one of my favorites of theirs, if not my favorite. Okay, well, K-Limbs is really good too. I love the K-Limbs. Yes, I know. I'm idiot, but whatever. I really liked the King of Limbs, and I really like Kid A. I can't pick a favorite, to be fully honest with you. Let's just be a little realistic. Let's not do that. It's got even then, it's even got the spooky little hidden thing under the tray, the lyric booklet. The Slip, a favorite of mine. I love a lot of the songs off of it. I don't care much for the instrumental stuff on it. It just feels like filler. But I do enjoy this album a lot. The live DVD, the live stuff. I mean, the rehearsal stuff is really cool, and I wish they kind of did that with more of their other albums, because I'd love to see a high-res edition of the With Teeth rehearsals, because those were really badass. And this is, these two are just little things that they were giving out at a couple of festivals that I've been to. Well, this one I haven't because it was 2007, but this one I remember getting at, I believe, Mayhem Fest's 2008. And not many of the songs are very good on it. In fact, none of the songs are good on this. Right. Dropping crap all over the place. Move! Anyways, we're moving on to this back stack here. More recent, I guess you could say. Kinda, not really. And we've got... I can stay there. We've got... Black Holes and Revelations. I do enjoy this album a lot. It's one of my favorites of Muse's. Third favorite, probably, I would say. It's obviously followed up by Absolution and Origin of Symmetry. Not followed up by, but succeeded by Origin of Symmetry and Absolution. I do enjoy Take a Bow and Knights of Sidonia and Assassin. I just like this album, okay? I like it. It was cheap. It's $5. It's in great condition. I like the Chili Peppers. I like some of their stuff. I don't care much for a lot of this stuff that they've put out recently, but this album is a very good, summery, happy album. It's my happy album, I guess you could say. Death Grips, Bottomless Pit, Cracked Case. Really sad about that, but that's okay because it's a freaking banger. White Stripes Under Black Cool Lights. Very interesting live DVD. Incredible set list. Great performance. The only downside is the camera and microphone quality is not great. What is this? What is this? What is that? What is that? Oh, no! Get out of here. Melvin's A Walk with Love and Death. I had a review written out for it, and I was gonna, put it up somewhere, but I totally forgot. I still had it somewhere, and it was 10 pages long. It was really, really in-depth, and it was pretty awesome, actually. I might, do a video about it eventually. Very interesting packaging. 2 CDs. One is a soundtrack, like it says on the box. Very, very good album. I prefer Death over Love, but I'm pretty sure that's most people. And then we got Opeth, Watershed. Very, very solid album of theirs. One of my favorites, Lotus Eater and Heir Apparent. Favorites off of that album, really. I really enjoy that album a lot. I think Blackwater Park and Sorceress are also really good out. The modern Opeth. Ghost of Regis is also my favorite. Villains, Queens of the Stone Age. I had a review somewhere done for this. Not the Braithany Matt Tano one, but an actual album review at some point. I wrote one again. I don't remember what exactly I did for it. I'm pretty sure I filmed it. I don't remember offhand, but it was a very good album. I feel like because of the production being a little flat, that's just my thought. I would say it's a 7 out of 10. I feel like it's a much better live situation album than it is an actual studio album. I think Mark Ronson's production is good in some ways, and it benefits the album in some forms, but there is a lot to it that kind of kills the tone of the guitar for me. I guess it just sounds a little too dead, I guess you could say. There's not much going for it. I mean, it's a great album, don't get me wrong. I love the songs off of it, but the production is very, very, very flat. But that does not mean it's not a good album. Least favorite track is probably Villains of Circumstance. Favorite track is probably, if I had to pick, shit, dude. Feet Don't Fail Me, Head Like a Haunted House, Unreborn Again, and Evil Has Landed. Those are some of my favorites. I'll do a full-on review eventually. We got the Downward Spiral. This is how you do slipcases, guys, because Villains just falls out either end. Literally, either end. Doesn't matter. Just really, come on. Just close one end. Downward Spiral, however, does not have this problem. One end. other end, it's not. I love this album so much. It's a good one. Fragile is better though. Sorry. Okay, well, I'll discuss that eventually. Perfect Drug waited like 3 weeks for this thing because it came all the way from England because it's the version with the actual song on it, and I'm very satisfied with it. And I've got the song now. Yay! Shipping was a bitch though. Hesitation Marks, the deluxe edition, actually, the book version, I guess you could say. It's got all the lyrics. It's surprisingly skinnier than you think. It's not very bigger than a normal CD. I thought it was a little bit more thick, I guess you could say. Well, it's got the remixes and it's got the actual album. I fixed the scratches on the actual album with peanut butter. That's how you fix the Red Rain Death, apparently. Not the Red Rain Death, but the Rain Death around a CD that causes it to skip and it gets worse. Very weird and messed with my head once I got it to work. Very, very good album. I like a lot of it. Not all of it's great, but I do enjoy it. We'll not talk about that one. And then, what else is this? Crap. This is a rehearsal disc from many, many years ago from School Rock Band. That's nothing. That's also nothing. We're gonna just go now, okay? We'll just forget that. Are you sure? 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 Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? you sure? Are 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 you sure? you sure? Are 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 you sure? This is what you want. 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 Are you sure?